We've just concluded a game between Sujais and Sunday CC. Sujais holding their nerve and going on to win that game quite comfortably in the end. And that was because they posted a total of 73 for 4. We are just about to announce the player of the match from that game. And for that, we'd like to invite Mr. Altaf, a very senior personality in the circles of TPL cricket. We'd like to invite him to give away the player of the match performance. Welcome, Mr. Altaf. Thank you. And please, team, come forward. Well, you had a bad day yesterday, but you've come back very strongly today. So congratulations to you, Sujais. And you were able to score 73 runs because of one man. And that man was at the top of the order. Imtiaz, the match. A solid 40 by him, setting the tone and foundation for the team. He'll also receive that, I'd like to call it a check, from Mr. Altaf. Finally finding some form here, Sujais. You can keep it down and put the trophy on top of this. Stand behind now. Okay, that's good. There you go. Go inside. The D-KODE star of the match, Imtiaz Jamshed. May you get many, many more Player of the Match awards. All the best. Right, we move our focus to the next game that is about to begin now. That is नाइट क्लब टेकिंग ऑन दोस्ती. दोस्तों के साथ नाइट क्लब में जाएंगे, लेकिन कौन वापस आएगा? दैट इज द क्वेश्चन. अरे यार, वापस नहीं आएगा. Into the first over in the game, Dosti have managed to get 10 runs off the first over. A big maximum off the bat of Ashik, who played very well in their first game as well. And now he's off to a good start. 9 off 5 for him. Fawzat Kinzi alongside him. 1 off 1 for him. The first over. proving to be expensive for Nightclub. 1 over, none for 10 from Aslam. Now it'll be Marwan to start things off with the ball in hand. Nightclub losing their first game. Will be looking to bounce back in this one. Nice looking shot from Aslam there. In fact, that was Ashik, beg your pardon. Just get a single off that. A good start from Marwan. 11 runs is the score. 7 deliveries have been bowled. The left-handed Fawzal Kinzi will be on strike now. He's faced only 1 delivery so far. He's been at the non-striker's end. Now he'll bat against Marwan. Down the leg side, pushed away towards fine leg, and that's gone through his legs. Will it be only a single? Yes. It won't come back for the second. Nightclub will be looking to get early wickets here. We've seen in the last 2 games, compared to last night, it's the teams batting first that have won the matches so far. Yesterday, it was the teams chasing, so different conditions, different results here in Sharjah English School. Oh, interesting shot there from Ashik, looking to go to his offside with a reverse hit, with a full and fast delivery from Marwan, not allowing him to do so. This is high, this is handsome, but it's straight to the hands and it's gone. Ashik will have no love today because he has to walk away. Dosti lose their first wicket and Ashik departs. No Ashiki for Ashik today. 12 for 1. Marwan picking up the wicket here for Nightclub. And a good start to the new batter as well. That's taken the outside edge and run away to the boundary. So lucky, streaky boundary. But they'll take that, Dosti. Mubashir, the new batter, finds the edge. First ball of Marwan. And it's trickled away to the boundary at third man. The fielder unable to stop that inside the 30-yard circle. Mubashir gets off the mark with a 4. 16 for 1 now. 1 delivery left in this over of Marwan, who's bowled well, picked up a wicket as well. Given away 6 runs so far. This is short, cut away very nicely over the infield and into the fence. Short and wide and dealt with quite handsomely. The previous delivery, it was lucky. This was all skill and class from Mubashir. 2 overs done, it's 20 for 1. Twenty for 1 after 2, going at 10 runs per over. Dosti won their first game yesterday. And looking to continue their winning ways here today against Nightclub. They're batting first, so that's something that's gone to their advantage. We had 3 matches today. All 3 of them is the teams that have batted first that have won the game. 20 for 1 now. It's going to be Yasir Arafat into the attack for Nightclub. Fawzat Kinsey to take strike, the left-hander. Nicely driven away onto the fielder at point. It will only be a single. Oh, there's an overthrow. That was unnecessary to throw it like that. Could have easily looped it to the bowler. And as a result, they'll run for an extra. So 2 runs added to the total with that nice little push towards the fielder. Fawzat picks up 2 more runs. 4 off 3 for him. Healthy run rate. We'll need to continue this way. Nice and full from Yasir Arafat. He digs it out, pushes it towards long off. Will only be a single. And that brings Mubashir on strike, who's got 2 fours off the 2 deliveries he's faced. 8 off 2 is how he's going. Healthy strike rate for him. 400 strike rate. Will he continue to bat like that, or will he calculate his risks from here onwards? He's bowled well, Yasir Arafat, so far. Just 3 runs off his first 2. Just spreading his field now. Pushing that fielder deeper down from fine leg. Well bowled. Very well bowled. You can't dig that one out. It was right into the block hole. That is what you need to do as a bowler here. You've got 6 balls to do as much as you can. Give it all your strength and target that block hole as much as possible. 23 for 1. 2.5 overs bowled. Full toss. Misses out on that one. That also could have been hit over the offside. There's a fielder in the deep there. Still could have gone to his left and used that big gap between third man and backward point. 23 for 1. 2 deliveries left in this over. Oh, brilliantly bowled, but unfortunately for him, it's trickled away to the boundary. And off his legs again, as confirmed by the umpire. 4 leg byes. This is unfortunate. The game continues to be cruel to the bowlers. You bowl a brilliant delivery and you're punished with 4 runs. 27 for 1, the score moves on to. 3rd over is in progress. Dosthi are off to a good start here. Last ball of the over. Mubashir is on strike and Yasir Arafat will run in. Nice looking shot straight towards mid-off. Will only be a single. End of the 3rd over. It's 28 for 1 for Dosthi, who are up against Nightclub. Well, there's a lot of fans for Dosthi out here. There's so many kids cheering for them. It's 28 for 1. This one's a short delivery. Looking to pull that away, but unable to get any bat out of it. This one's for the Dosthi fans. Yeah, their partnership now todenge, hopefully for Dosthi. 29 for 1, 3.2 overs. Going along nicely are Mubashir and Kinsey. It's Aslam who's been brought into the attack. 2 good deliveries so far. Oh, that's a drop chance by the keeper. That was guided away. Looking to hit that towards third man. Got a thick outside edge, and that's run away to the boundary as well now. 3 boundaries they've collected behind the keeper, 2 of them off leg byes. This one's off the bat. And Fawzat Kinsey will pick up that boundary. His first one, 9 off 5 for him. And the runs keep flowing for Dosti. 33 for 1 in 3.5 overs, going at a healthy run rate of almost 10 runs per over. Short delivery down the leg side, unable to get any bat onto that one. Fawzat will be a dot ball. They need more of dot balls, Nightclub. Been struggling to contain the batters. Aslam into his second over. Has given away 15 runs so far. 2 deliveries left in this over. Good bit of pace. They are driven very nicely into the gap. 3 fielders chasing after that ball. A relay throw there, allowing them to finish a couple of runs. 35 for 1 with those 2 runs. No boundaries considered in this over. Oh yeah, there was one of Fawzat's bat at outside edge. But otherwise it's been a decent over from Aslam. Full toss, driven again towards deep extra cover. They're coming back for the second one. This could be close, but the throw is wayward. Just slipping when picking up the ball. And because of that, he was unable to get the throw in on time. 4 overs done. It's 37 for 1. Sharbin brought into bowl now, the 5th over of the game. 37 for 1 is the total. Short delivery, bumped away towards the offside. The chase is on for the fielder. They will come back for the second one quite comfortably. Mubashir, with those 2 runs, moves on to 12 off 10 now. Another single taken. Fawzat Kinsey comes into the strike again. Oh, pulled away with a lot of effort and power. That will be a maximum from Fawzat Kinsey. Not the best of balls to be bowling. Shot onto the leg side, and he's done well enough to hit that away for a 6. The runs are piling on. 46 for 1 now with that maximum. It's been a struggle for Nightclub to contain these Dosti batters. Sharbin, 9 off his first 4 deliveries. 46 for 1. 2 deliveries left in this over. Full toss, and this has been hit away into the gap as well. That will go all the way. And this time it will be a boundary. So the 50 comes up for Dosti with that 4. Fawzat gets to 23. 50 for 1. There's 1 delivery left in the 5th over. So a healthy looking total coming up for Dosti as well here today. Good start with the bat. Fawzat and Mubashir put together 28 runs, the partnership now of just 38 runs off just 19 deliveries. Short and down the leg side for another wide. Troubles continue for Sharbin. He's given away 14 runs in this over. There's still one more delivery left. 51 for 1 are Dosti. They've got 2 more overs after this. How many more can they get? Oh, that would have been a full toss, but he's missed out on hitting that. End of the 5th over, it's 51 for 1. Two overs left in this innings now. Sajid has been brought into the attack for Night Club. 51 for 1 is what Dosti have managed so far. They'll be looking to go beyond 75. They've got 2 overs to try and get about 25 runs in this innings. Mubashir and Fawzat Kinsi have put together a good partnership for their team. Mubashir is on 13 of 11. He's got 2 fours. Fawzat Kinsi 23 of 11. 2 fours and 1 6 to him. Seems like we'll take a break for the azan that is going on for Salatul Asr. Onto the offside, straight over the fence for a maximum. The first ball of Sajid has been deposited. In fact, it's a boundary, so the fielder was slightly up from the boundary line. It went over him, and Mubashir has collected another 4. Score moves on to 55 now. Good start to the penultimate over here. Sajid conceding a boundary. Short outside off, cannot afford to bowl there. It's 55 now, the score moves on. Boundary of the first ball of the 6th over. This is hit powerfully as well, but it's gone straight to the fielder, so will only be a single. Mubashir gets off the strike. Now it's going to be Fawzat Kinsi. Fawzat is on 23 of 11. 2 fours and 1 6 to his name. Can he pile on the boundary count here? They need to get about 75 if they are to post a competitive total here. And both these batters are well set for Dosti. Sajid coming around the wicket now. Trying to close off that angle. The field is up on the offside, but the leg side is all in the deep. Well protected boundary there. He's enjoyed that part of the ground. So he'll look to go that way. Oh, too far down the leg side, that will be a wide. So runs keep flowing for Dosti. Nightclub showing their Dosti to Dosti by giving away these easy runs. Fawzat Kinzi prepares the left-hander. Picked up very nicely. The fielder is looking to get under it and he's taken a good catch. He had to go for the shot. It is the penultimate over. You can't afford to just keep knocking it around. And in the process, he's found the fielder who has been well placed there by the bowler. And finally, Nightclub are able to break this partnership. They pick up the second wicket. Fawzat Kinzi, after making a solid 23 of just 12 balls, has done his job as an opener. He walks away 53-57 for 2 now. Sajid has picked up a wicket here. A very important one as Fahad Kinzi comes out to bat. Nice looking drive there in the gap. Should be cut away by the fielders. In fact, it's gone all the way to the boundary. What a good looking shot to get off the mark. That's a trademark cover drive from Fahad Kinzi. And he'll pick up a boundary. Good way to get off the mark. 61 now the score moves on to. They've still got 8 deliveries left in this innings. Mubashir is still out there at the non-strikers end. Fahad has just come out and hit a nice looking shot through the offside. 2 more deliveries in this Sajid over. Once again, a very good looking shot. But this time the fielder should be able to come around. They're coming back for the second one. This should be close. The bump on the ball, not allowing the wicket keeper to collect it on time and bring it down. So a couple of quick runs here from Fahad. So he certainly seems to be in a hurry here, and why not? There's just 7 balls left in this innings, a boundary and a couple. Last ball of the over coming up from Sajid. 12 runs off this over so far. He's picked up the wicket of Fawzat Kinzi. Nicely driven again off the front foot. Extra cover will come in, and that fumble will allow him to come back for the second as well. So good batting this from Fahad. He's picked up 8 runs off just 3 deliveries. End of the 6th over, they're 65 for 2, Dosti. Right then, the last over of the innings, Shibli Bashir has been asked to deliver it for Nightclub. They've conceded 65 runs so far. Dosti will be looking to finish at about 75 or 80. The previous 2 games, 75 wasn't chased down. So they will know that anything above 70 will be a good total to post here. Shibil runs in for the last over. Nicely hit down the ground. That should go in the gap. And yes, it does. They've kept it inside. And it'll only be 2 runs to Mubashir. Good bit of fielding there. Just checking the umpire, getting confirmation from the fielders if they've actually kept it inside the field or not. Well, they are now confirming. We're just waiting for a word. He says it's a 4. There you go. That's a 4. Then Mubashir picks up a 4. Off the first ball. So good start to the last over. 69 now the score. This is into the pitch. This one should be cut off quite easily. He wants the second one, but Too much risk involved in that one. So 5 runs off this last over so far. 70 comes up for Dosti. How many can they end up with? They've got 4 balls to go. Fahad Kinsey is on strike. Field on the leg side comes up into the circle. Heavy offside field against the veteran. A big hitter with a big beard. Fahad Kinsey. It's the beard that's feared. Will he provide a flurry of a finish here for Dosti? Oh, slower delivery. Very well bowled. Extremely well bowled. Well disguised by Shibli Bashir. And an important dot ball this from Night Club. They've given away 70 runs so far. Will be a long chase. They've got the batting to do it. Pulled away very nicely. That's gone in the gap behind the fielder, but long on should come around to take that, and it will be a couple of runs added to the total. Good running between the wickets between Fahad and Mubashir. Right then, 72 for 2. 2 deliveries left in this innings. How many can Dosti post? 72 is what they've got to. Can they pass the 75 mark? That should give them a psychological advantage going into the second innings. Down the leg side, pushes it away towards square leg, will get a single. Mubashir, who's on 23 of 15, will face the last ball of this innings. Decent last over from Shibli. Despite getting hit for a boundary of the first ball, he's come back quite well. Mubashir to face the last ball. Change in the field now. Once again, that leg side field being strengthened as deep mid wicket goes down to the boundary line. Shibli runs in. Last ball of the innings. Slow ball, hit away. Has that gone in the gap? No, the fielder should be able to cut that off. They're coming back for the second very quickly. The throw is at the keeper's end. And they'll complete the second run. So they post exactly 75 here, Dosti. At the loss of just 2 wickets. A par score, to say the least. We've seen 75 already defended in the previous game by Sujais. But can Dosti defend it too? Night Club picked up only 2 wickets, but a very good batting effort from Dosti for posting 75 runs. Well, while we wait for the second innings to go on, I'd like to invite the captains of the next game that is coming up. That is Ilans taking on Trikolada Sujais. Can we have the 2 captains at the D-KODE arena, please, for the toss? Ilans and Sujais, can you 2 captains please come over here for the toss to take place so that we can start the game immediately at the end of this one. Thank you. Can we have the 2 umpires here, if you are done with your break, to have the toss for the next game? Umpire Mubin and Kashif, one of you, if you can please come and help us officiate the toss, please. Thanks. This is a request from the umpires, Mr. Kashif and Mr. Mubin. Can we have you here for the toss of the next game, please? We'd like you to officiate it. Even if one of you can make it, it'll be really good, please. Before we start the second innings, umpire Kashif, umpire Mubin, can we please have you here at the D-KODE arena for the toss? All right, we're all set for the toss of the next game. Before we begin the chase of the next one, it's Team Sujai is taking on Team Ilans. We've got the two skippers, the officials, and the umpire who's going to instruct them of the coin. It's going to be Sujai's to flip the coin. Tail was the call. Head, it is Sujai's. You won the toss. What do you want to do? Some confusion here. You want to do it again? You want to do it again? He said head and you said tail. What do you want to do? You want to do it again or shall we just go with his word? We'll do it again. That's fair then. All right. Head is the call. It's a tails. Sujais, now you've actually won the toss. What do you want to do? Well, Sujais have won the toss and they will bat first in this game against Ilans. It's coming up right after the chase. Game number 4 of Sunday here at TPL 4.0. Innings number 2 of this game, Dosti versus Nightclub is what we're all about. And the first ball has been delivered in the chase. A nice dot delivery, good first ball from Dosti. They are defending 75. 76 is the target. It's going to be Fahad to bowl the first over. Sharik and Shibli to bat for Nightclub. Sharik facing, taking strike. Nicely bowled, full and straight onto the block hole. He'll dig that out towards extra cover. We'll only get a single. First runs on the board for Nightclub. Up and running now. 1 for none. In chase of 75. Nightclub need a big start here. Make use of this first over of the power play. There's fielders on the deep on the leg side. As Shibli now looks to take strike, the left-hander. Fahad will now come around the wicket, the tall right-arm fast bowler, looking to try and close off that angle for the left-hander. Nicely hit away, straight to the fielder again. They're coming for the single and they will manage to complete it comfortably. Two runs off the first over so far. 3 deliveries bowled. 3 more to go. Nice looking shot. That is a very nice looking shot. But it's a good effort by the fielder. Oh, how unfortunate. He ran across. Covered a lot of ground. I think it's Ashik down there. A brilliant effort. The ball was constantly going away from him because of the breeze. He did get his hands to it, but unfortunately just slipped out of it. Result in just a couple of runs. Could have been the first wicket and a good start for Dosti. Sharik is on 3 off 3 with that double that he took off the drop catch. He'll take strike now. 2 deliveries left. 4 runs on the board for Dosti. Oh, looking for a reverse sweep against a faster bowler. We've seen some innovation. A throw at the non-striker's end and he'll make it successfully. Guys, there's no direct hit. I've seen quite a few innovative strokes playing here. Even in the softball format, you're seeing reverse sweeps, scoops. Quite interesting to see this. Sharik is on 4 of 4. Shibli will take strike for the last ball of the over. 5 for none. They're going at runner ball so far. Well dug out again, straight to the fielder. They're taking the single. I won't mind this. Dosti have 74 runs on the board. They won't mind giving away 1s and 2s here. End of the first one. Steady over for Nightclub. It's 6 for none. Junaid to bowl the second over for Dosti. It will be Shibli on strike, the left-hander. 6 for none. This opening partnership, a very important one for Nightclub. They'll have to try and get a good start for their team. Chasing a big score of 75 here. Oh, this is a big hit. Down the leg side, over the fielder, on to those little kids down there. And a maximum first ball of Junaid. Shibli picks up the first boundary for Nightclub. Early pressure for Junaid as he concedes a 6 off his first delivery. And now it'll go back to damage control for the bowler. Good looking shot that from Shibli. He's pitched up very nicely over mid-wicket. Even though there was a fielder there, he beat the fielder quite comprehensively. 12 for none in just 7 balls. Yet to see a score being chased down today. It's all about the teams batting first so far. Pulled away once again, but this one's gone straight to Fahad down there at long on. Oh, they're coming back for the second. This is too good stuff from the batters. Brilliant running between the wickets. Sense of urgency being shown here by the nightclub batters. They've learnt their lesson from their previous loss. Want to do better in this game. 14 for none now in 8 deliveries. The deep square leg, deep mid wicket, one at cow corner and a long on as well on the leg side. This has gone high. The fielder's getting under it. Ashik, oh, one-handed attempt. Just evading him. That's another chance. You could call it a half chance maybe. But an opportunity was certainly created. Good comeback, that delivery from Junaid. Shibli is looking like he wants to go after everything now. 11 off 5 for him. Sharik is on 4 off 4. He will take strike now against Shibli. Score is 15. They still need 61 runs from 33 balls. Need to go at a run rate of over 9 runs per over. Over 10 runs per over, beg your pardon. He's looked to play that pick-up shot on the leg side again. They want to come back for a second one again. This time the throw is at the keeper's end. And there is an overthrow as well, which will allow them to cross over for a third one. This is what pressure does to you. When you're running the first one harder, you put pressure on the fielder. And that will allow you to create another running opportunity because of the fumble and the pressure the fielder is in. This is good running by the batters. Sharik and Shibli combining very well for Nightclub. 18 for none in 1.4 overs. 2 deliveries left in the second over. They're off to a good start, Nightclub. Powered away down towards cow corner. Coming back for the second. Oh, the throw is underwhelming. That should have been a strong throw from down there. And another 2 runs. So the running between the wickets has been very impressive between these two. There's one more delivery left in this over. Shibli has scored 13 off 6. He'll keep strike for this last ball. Junaid has given away 11 runs in this over. He's still got 1 left. Try and get out of it without further damage. It's a good start this for Nightclub. They're chasing 75. They were already on 20 inside 2 overs. Oh, that's a big full toss. That will be called a no ball for sure. Yes, there you go. Have to be re-bowled. A free hit coming up. So an extra run. And they've taken a run and a free hit coming up. So the damage continues to be done. Dosti needs to get their act together. Black Knight are right now off to a brilliant start here in chase of 75. 22 for no loss. 1 delivery left and a free hit is coming up. A license to go after as Sharik takes strike. Can change the field because the batters have changed. Oh, looking for a reverse sweep. Not being successful. A dot ball to end the second over. It's 22 for no loss. Right then it's Ashik with the ball in hand for Dosti. He'll bowl the third over. Dosti will be hoping that he can provide them a breakthrough because Shibli and Sharika are off to a really good start. 13 off 7 for Shibil. He's scored 1-6 already. Good pace, takes the outside edge and the keeper unable to get a hand to it. They'll cross over for a single and a good first ball. Looking to go after him, Shibil, but not making the best of connections. A thick top outside edge. And the keeper unable to get a hand to it. He'll get a single. 23 for no loss now. Sharik will take strike against Ashik now. Again, good pace from Ashik, just outside off. The keeper once again unable to stop that, so that will be another bye collected by the batters. Yes, that's confirmation from the umpire. Another run added to the total. .24 for none, 2.2 overs. Shibil on strike again, the left-hander. This is high in the air. Fahad getting under it. Oh, and he's dropped it. It was up in the air for a long time. Fahad was well settled. He waited and waited, but in the end, it's gone right through him. And a catch has been dropped again. Shibil survives. He's picked up another couple of runs here. It's a lucky day for him. He needs to make use of it. 16 of 9 now, Shibil. This one's nicely hit away into the gap on the offside. Won't go all the way. Keep it to another couple of runs. So the running between the wickets continues to be impressive from Night Club. Dosti unable to contain the flow of runs here. The run rate is 10.5 runs per over. They still require 48 of 26, so have to keep going like this. Cannot afford to slow down here. Dosti, well, they need to pick up a wicket. It's about time for them to break this partnership. 28 of 17 this partnership now. This is high. Will this be taken? Finally, the catch has been held on. And Ashik with the breakthrough here for Dosti. Not sure if it is Ashiki or Dosti, but they have picked up a wicket. 28 for 1. Night Club lose their first. .28 for 1. The wicket has just been lost by Night Club. Shibil looking to go big. Offers a simple catch to the fielder. Now it will be Aslam to come out to bat for Night Club. He saw what he's capable of in the previous game. Couldn't really get his team across the line. But now he's out there early to try and provide some injection into this batting. Ashik with the wicket for Dosti. Has one more delivery left in this over. Very well bowled. Quick. And on to his block hole. Will make it into a low full toss and convert it to a single. So end of the third over. Night Club are 29 for 1. Well, the first ball of the fourth over has been dispatched for a boundary. It will be Aslam who look to now get those big runs for Nightclub. 5 off 2 for him. Didn't take time to get going. Fawzat Kinsey being given the responsibility with the ball now in the fourth over. And he's considered a boundary of the first ball. 33 for 1 in chase of 75. Hammered away into the gap. That should run away unless the fielder can reach to it. Yes, he does get to it. Ashik again into the action. And a good throw in. We'll love them to keep it to just 2 runs. 35 for 1 with those 2 runs. Aslam very quickly on to 7 off just 3 deliveries. He's already hit a boundary as well. Nightclub will be hoping he comes good today for them. Oh, a bit of cat and mouse there. Sharik looking to get an early start at the non-strikers then. Fawzat just giving him the look. Don't do it again, mate. I'm keeping an eye on you. Oh, juicy. Absolutely juicy. He's played the reverse shot there. It will beat the fielder, but they'll manage to keep it inside. Wait and watch for the umpire's call. I'm sure it'll be called a no ball, but we'll see. I was high above the waist. He's managed to play a reverse shot for that. No, there is no signal, so that won't be a no ball. Just a couple of runs added to the total. Those 2 runs going to Sharik. I think the umpires want to confirm whether it was a no ball or not. Just getting assistance in making sure. Trying to ascertain if that was indeed a no ball or not. Above the waist. Full toss. Just waiting for confirmation from the umpires. We did mention yesterday that the umpires do have the opportunity to check for no balls, wides, run-outs on video technology. There you go. That's on the screen. He's batting very deep in his crease. That's probably why there's a doubt in the umpire's mind. That's why he wants to go up and check. Yeah, he's played that reverse sweep shot. Let's see how far the ball has gone. Yeah, just trying to find the right time. Yeah, now he's facing very deep in the crease again. Yeah, that's very high. Very, very high. There you go. That's a signal from the umpire. It is a no ball after all. Well done, umpire, for double checking that and ensuring that the right decision was given. A free hit coming up now. So 3 runs off that ball for the no ball and the 2 runs that were run. A free hit won't cause too much damage as they've crossed over for 1 more run. And that will be a leg by as well. So 39 for 1 now. From 3.2 overs, Nightclub are going along very nicely. They still require 36 of 21, so can't afford to let their guard down. Need to go at a similar pace throughout this innings. 3.5 overs done. Half of this innings is done. Gone to 40, and if they continue like this, they should win the game. And the first time a team chasing will win the game this afternoon. Look at that for a shot. A reverse sweep attempted. And Fawzat will say, we can afford to give them these singles. Let's block out the boundaries. Sharik and Aslam out there in the middle for Night Riders. Night Club, beg your pardon. It's very hard for someone who doesn't go to a nightclub to keep saying night club. Oh, nicely hit. But it might just be straight to the fielder. Ashik holds on to another catch. Is that the wicket that will turn things around for the Dosti team? Aslam looking for another big boundary on that occasion. Hits it straight. In fact, it's Sharik who's done that. Hits it straight to the fielder down at deep mid wicket, and he has to walk away. The second wicket falls for Night Club. It's 41 for 2 now. Short delivery pulled away towards the leg side. Will only be a single to end the 4th over. Good over, successful one. He gets the wicket. It's 42 for 2. .34 required of the last 3 overs. It's Marwan and Aslam on strike right now for Night Club. It seems like Ashik has been asked to bowl his second over. He was the one who provided that first breakthrough. So the skipper is trusting him to go on and get him one more wicket. It's the Aslam wicket that they're after. Marwan on strike now. 1 off 1 for him. Nicely bowled. Right into the block hole. Pushes that towards long on. They'll only get a single. 43 now. The score moves on to the required 32 from 17. 33 from 17. Again, getting close this game. We've had a couple of close games already this afternoon. This one too, turning out to be an entertainer. And this is what we like to see in the TPL 4.0. Entertainment and action. The thrills and the spills. Converted that into a low full toss, driven very nicely towards long on. Will only be a single again. So good start to the over from Ashik, just conceding 2 runs so far. Dosti will have to keep picking up wickets here. That's the only way they're going to try and win this game. 32 of 16 seems very doable for Night Club. They've had a similar stage themselves, Dosti. They managed with 75 runs. Full toss again, bumped into the pitch. And they'll come back for the second as well. Good running between the wickets between these two batters. Marwan and Aslam combining. .46 for 2 now. 30 required of 15. Need to go at 12 runs per over. Current run rate is 10.2. Oh, nicely pulled away. The fielder's getting under it. And he takes the catch. Marwan loses his wicket here. He has to walk away, and Ashik, the man of the moment for Dosti, picks up his second wicket. A brilliant move to get him in to bowl his second over, and he's provided the breakthrough once again. Marwan unable to make a difference here today. He has to walk away. It's 46 for 3. Slowly losing their way now, Nightclub. They require 30 or 14. However, Aslam is still out there. He's on 12 off 6. Already got 1-4 to his name. But Ashik has different plans for Dosti. He's an Ashik after all. He's all about love, and he loves his team so much that he wants to win it for them. Has picked up 2 wickets, given away only 10 runs. He's got 2 deliveries left in this spell of his. Turning out to be a great one. Pulled away nicely this time. Straight to the fielder again. Short delivery from Ashik. It won't cause too much damage. 11 runs off his 1.5 overs. He's got 1 delivery left. And after this, there's only 2 overs left. They still need 29 runs, Nightclub. Can they get to the finish line? Yet to get a win in this tournament. Lost their first one. Looking for their second. Dosti are on a winning note. They've won their first one. Now looking to make it 2 out of 2 with this game. Low full toss again. Hit away. Downtown will only be a single, and a brilliant spell comes to an end from Ashik. 2 overs, 2 for 12. Fantastic stuff from the men in yellow. The game is not done yet because there's 2 overs left. 28 runs are required. Nightclub on 48 for 3. Fadi to bowl the 6th over. The ஆறாவது over for Dosti. 28 required of 12 balls. Can Nightclub get across the line? 48, 3 wicket. That is the score right now for Dosti. Aslam on 13, and Yasir Arafat has just walked out. 1 of 1. Onnil 1. Thank you. My Tamil language skills are certainly coming through here. 48 for 3. 28 required of the last 2 overs. The game is on here in TPL 4.0. Nightclub looking for their first win. Dosti looking for their second win on the row. Here we go then. Penultimate over of the innings. Oh, a big full toss looking for the reverse shot. He could have been standing his position and played a normal pull shot, but he chose to go reverse. And in the end, he only gets a single. It will be a leg bye because it hasn't his bat. He's asking for a no ball, Aslam, but the umpire will not budge. 49 for 3 now. 27 required of 11 balls. 27 run. 11 balls to do it. Oh, he's bowled him. Clean bowled. Into the gap between bat and pads. And castled. Just the second ball Yasir Arafat was facing. And he has to walk back without making an impact in this game. Dosti are slowly but surely climbing back into this game. 49 for 4. The required run rate has now shot up to 16 runs per over. It's slowly slipping away from them, Nightclub. They've left too much for the last 2 overs, and they are losing wickets at regular intervals as well. Those who have done well so far to defend this target. Now Sheer now out to bat for Nightclub. Aslam is at the non-strikers end. Fadi has started off brilliantly in this penultimate over. 1 wicket already. Lovely bowling. This is fantastic stuff. Pushing it that towards leg side, and he'll get a single, but more importantly, he'll get Aslam on strike. Now he's the man that Nightclub will be hoping that will get them across the line. He's the DJ of the Nightclub. He's the party starter of the Nightclub. He's the man they all look to in the Nightclub. Can he get them over the line? Aslam on 13 of 8. They require 26 runs of 9 deliveries. An uphill task, a mountain to climb, but DJ Aslam is right there inside the club. Fadi runs in. Reverse shot. That's gone all the way. A maximum from DJ Aslam. That's number 1. He needs 2 or 3 more of those. 20 runs required of 8 balls now. Can he make the change, Aslam, for Nightclub? He comes with a reputation of hitting big shots and is living up to that reputation right now. 20 run, 9 ball. Can they do it? Nightclub searching for their first victory. This game is going down to the wire, my friends. TPL 4.0 is well and truly alive here. Another reverse shot, and this time it's straight to the fielder. Will only be a single. Good stuff from Fadi. Good comeback from Fadi after getting hit for a 6. 57 for 4. 1 delivery left in this over. 19 runs required. This has to go for a maximum. Now Sheer has the license to go for a big shot here. If he can get a 6 or a 4, then that brings down the required of the last over to down to 15 or 13. Can he get a boundary? Fadi runs in. Unable to do that. Very good delivery. Hits his legs, and in fact it's a dot ball. A superb end to the penultimate over. 6 overs done. It's 57 for 4. 1 over left. 19 runs is what they need, Nightclub. One over left, 19 runs to win. Let's hear it from the teams. Dosti, are you confident you're going to defend this? Let's hear it from you, Dosti. Well, certainly got some support in the crowd for you, Dosti. There's a bunch of kids sitting out there screaming the name Dosti, Dosti. Where's the support for the Nightclub? Let's hear it from Nightclub. Can you do this, Nightclub? 19 off 1 over. Can you do this for yourselves? Yep, there's confidence in the camp, and Aslam is the man to do it for them. 20 off 10, 1 over. Wasim Umar being entrusted with the last over of the innings from Dosti. Reverse sweep, full toss. It's gone nowhere. Landed safely though. Coming back for the second. This could be risky if it's a direct hit, but they'll get the 2 runs. But 2 runs will not be enough for Nightclub. They need the ball to sail over the rope. They need the ball to go beyond the field. They need the ball to go for a maximum. 17 required of 5. Can Aslam hit 3 big sixes? Can he get them across the line? Aslam. Aslam is the name that is on everyone's mind at Nightclub. Can he give it a slam here? 19 of 5. 2 big shots. It's all he needs. The reverse sweep again. It hasn't worked too well for him, but he keeps going for it because it's with the wind. That's probably why he wants to go on that side. We've seen quite a few wickets fall on the leg side of the right-hander because the breeze is against that side. The ball just doesn't travel. So the idea is right, but the execution has been underwhelming from the batters. 17 from 4. Big full toss. That should be called a no ball. Yes, it is. Wasim Umar feeling the nerves here, feeling the pressure here. 16 now required of 4 balls. 4 boundaries will do it for them. 3 sixes will do it for them. 2 sixes and a 4 will also do it for them. But will Aslam be able to make use of it? Free hit coming up here. Wasim Umar runs in for the free hit delivery. He's standing like a right-hander. He's looked to play that towards the off, but they'll only manage a single. So he holds his nerve, Wasim Umar. Will only be 1 run. Now then, is this game beyond Nightclub? 16 runs required of 3 balls. 61 for 4 is all they've made. 60 for 4 is all they've made, Nightclub. It is now Sheer who's gone to the non-strikers. Then now Aslam is back on strike. Big full toss and that's gone. That's gone for a 4. A no ball and a 4. That will be 5 runs without a legal delivery. And suddenly Nightclub are back in the game. 11 runs required of 3 balls now. And a free hit coming up as well. In fact, he cannot continue the over because he's bowled 2 no balls. And that is not allowed. He's been given a warning and now he cannot continue, Wasim Umar. Somebody else has to finish this over. Imagine the pressure on that individual who's going to finish this over. He needs to defend 11 runs of 3 balls. The pressure is back on Dosti. This has become very, very interesting. At one point, it seemed like the game was done and dusted by Nightclub. Dosti were well and truly on top, but a couple of good-looking shots from Aslam and a couple of no balls from Dosti have made matters very, very interesting here. 11 runs of 3 balls. You're yet to see a magical, entertaining finish in this tournament so far. Are we going to have it now? 11 runs, 3 balls, Aslam on strike, and a new bowler to bowl these last 3 balls. If this is not fun, I don't know what is. A big discussion from the Dosti team. A discussion from the Nightclub batters. It's going to be Fahad to bowl, it seems like at least, but no. We'll wait and watch. We'll see who's going to bowl these last 3 balls. Well, it will be Waqas to bowl the last 3 balls. Muhammad Habib Waqas. 3 balls, 11 runs. The pressure is certainly on here. Aslam on strike, 26 of 15. 2 4s and a 6 in his innings. This is an entertaining finish here. 75 is the target. Oh, this is a short ball. But they've got only 1 run. More importantly, an overthrow has resulted in them getting across for 2 runs. But more importantly, Aslam keeps strike here. Wasn't the best of deliveries, but because he wanted to play the switch hit there, Aslam didn't really get on to it. Nevertheless, it's 9 of 2. They certainly need a 6. If they get 2 4s, it's a draw. But if they get a 6 and a 4, then Nightclub are through with this game. They can even get a 6 and run 3 runs. The way they've run between the wickets, that is also very much a possibility. Aslam still on strike. 28 of 16 for him. 67 for 4. 9 required of 2 balls. Habib Waqas. That's very well bowled. On a length. Unable to get that away. And with that, I think the game will be done and dusted for Nightclub. He only needs to bowl a legal delivery here, Habib Waqas. And those 3 are well on their way to register their 2nd win in 2 games. Nightclub once again falling short, just short of what could have been another victory for them. Last ball of the game. Hammered away. Might go for a 4, but it doesn't matter because Nightclub has once again fallen just short of victory. Dosti posted 74 runs, set a target of 75. In fact, Dosti posted 75 in their 7 overs. The target was 76 and Nightclub only managed 71 runs. And once again, as has been the case throughout the day, The team batting first wins the game. Dosti get their second win. Nightclub go on to lose their second game on the trot.